23.
23. One minute, please. 23. Check it once again, okay?
Okay.
So one row is there in the Tina is 15th from the left hand, Rajni is 16th from the right hand. Rajni is right to the Tina when Tina is shifted by 5 places towards her left. Rajni is 16th from the right hand, okay? Rajni is right to the Tina. When Tina is shifted by 5 places towards her left, then there are 8 girls between them. Then how many persons are there in a row? Okay. So remaining people, anybody got the answer? Remaining.
Sir, I got 34.
34.
Wait, actually it's 35 because I got places at 34. Wait, it's -1, right? 33 people.
But answer is 34 only, okay?
Oh, okay.
Okay. You check it. Suppose one row is there. In that row, Tina is 15 from the left hand. So Tina, 15 from the left hand. And Rajni is 16 from the right hand. And Rajni is to the right of Tina. That means we have to take here itself. This is Tina, this is Rajni. And Rajni is 16th from the right hand. And Rajni is right to the Tina when Tina is shifted 5 places towards her left. The important conditions is whenever the Tina is shifted 5 places towards her left, that means new position is here. We take it as here. When Tina shifted 5 places towards to the left, then what is the position of left? There are 8
10,
girls
sir.
between them.
10,
That
sir.
means from here to here, 9 girls are there, right? If 8 girls between her means there is a distance is equal to 9. Persons conversion to the distance, what is it? Always you have to add person plus 1 for the distance. Okay. Then how many persons are there in a row? Here to here, how much? 5. So this is a complete diagram for the given solution. Any doubts in this?
No, sir.
Okay, now tell me from left to right total.
No doubt, sir.
Just calculate it and tell me from left to right.
The distance would be persons would be 34.
First is 15. Okay. Then, but he got only 9 and 5. That means overall it is a 4 only, right? Plus 16. This is the total distance. Understand this one? 15 is there, 16 is there, but here to here distance is only 4. That means 4. 15 plus 4 plus 16 total 35 is the distance. To 1 persons,
So persons are 34.
35 minus 1, that is a 34. Is it clear for everyone?
Yes, sir.
Or anybody has doubts?
No doubt, sir.
Shall I give the next question?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So there is a class, in a class, among the passed students, Nita is 22nd from the top. Kamal is 5 rank. Below Nita and 34th and is 34th from the bottom. This is 34th, okay. Thirty-fourth from the bottom. All the students from the class appeared. For an examination. If the ratio of passed to failed students is 4:1, then how many students are there in the class? Then how many students are there in class? Just try it once. Suppose a class is there, in that only the passed students they have given. Among the passed students, Nita is 22nd from the top. Kamal is 5 ranks below the Nita and is 34th from the bottom. All the students from the class appeared for the exam. If the ratio of passed to the failed student is 4:1, then how many students are there in the class?
Sir, I'm getting 75 students.
Sorry?
75 students.
Good. Remaining students, you got the answer?
Sir, I got 61.
61. Okay. Next. Hello. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Check it once again. Your answer. The class is there.
Sir, I'm still getting 75 students.
Yeah, 75 is the correct only. So in a class, suppose passing students are there. In that, Nita is from the top, so 22nd from the top. That means if you take this as the top, from here Nita is 22nd. Okay. And one more thing is given, Kamal is 5 ranks below Nita. So from this point, Kamal is 5 ranks below Nita. And One more data has also given and means that is belongs to Kamal, right? Kamal is 5 ranks below Neeta, as well as Kamal is 34th from the bottom. So the rank from here to bottom one is 34th. And if all the students are participated in the exam, the ratio of passed to the failed students is 4:1. Pass to fail ratio is 4:1. But find out how many students are there in this first. From here to here, from top to bottom. What is the distance?
Distance is 61. So people would be 60.
Distance will be 61. That means people will be distance minus 1. 61 minus 1, that is a 60. Okay. But whatever the 60 people is only passed people, right? Those who passed in the exam, right? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
We didn't include the failed students here. Whatever the rank you are taking is only for the passed students. That means 4 equals to 60. The passed student ratio is 4:1. So 4 equals to 60. That means 1 is equal to 15. Understand this one?
15.
So if you take the total students, how many are the total students? 5 units.
60 plus 15 is 75.
Total units are 5. Total students are equal to 5 units. And each unit is equal to 15. That means total 75 students will be there in the class. How many of you understand this problem? Raise your hand. How many of you understand this problem? Raise your hands. What about Anudeep, Yogesh, Tushar? Anudeep, Yogesh, and Tushar. Unmute yourself. 3. So in the class itself, they have said among the passed students, right? So whatever the ratio you are taking total is among only the passed students only. That's what Neeta is 22nd from the top. So you have drawn 22nd from the Neeta from the top. And below Neeta, Kamal. Kamal is there. Kamal is who is 5 places below Neeta. So from here to this point, it is a 5. And also the Kamal is 34th from the bottom. So this is the top of the class. This is the bottom of the class. Kamal is 34th from the bottom. So if you know this ratio, if you calculate the total number of distance here, automatically you'll get the total number of people who passed in the test. And that is only for the people who passed in the test. That is equal to 4 in the ratio. So 4 is equal to 60. That means 1 unit indicates 15. So total we have the 5 units of students. So 5 into 15, total 75 students are there in the class. Is it clear now? Yogesh and Tushar. So next question. Same in a class of 60. Girls are twice that of boys. Mohit is 15th from the top. If there are 5 boys ahead of him, then how many boys are there after him? And how many girls ahead of him? Suppose total a class is there, total strength is 60 members. In that the girls are twice that of boys. That means girls to the boys the ratio is 2:1. In that boys, Mohit is in the total class, Mohit is 15 from the top. If there are 5 boys ahead of him, then we have to find out how many boys are after him and how many girls are ahead of him. Try it once. Solve the problem and send me the direct message. Send me the answer in the direct message to me. Got the answer?
Sir, I sent you the answer.
Yeah, correct. Remaining people. Total 60 are there. In that, girls to boys ratio is good. Others, correct answer. Girls to boys ratio is 2:1. That means 60 if you divide 2:1, what is the answer? This is 40.
Sir, can we take like 2x and x?
You can take directly, right? 2:1 is 3 total. 60 divided by 3. So it will be 40 and boys will be 20. Yes or no? Total 60 are there. In that you have taken 2 parts for the 2 parts out of the 60. 40 on the right and 1 part out of the 60. 20. 60 divided into 3 parts. Each part is 20. So 2 parts means 40 and the 1 part means 20. So in that for total class, one more position is given. What is it? It is the top of the class. Mohit is 15th from the top. And one more information also is given that only 5 boys is ahead of him. 15 from the top and 5 boys is ahead of him. Okay. 15th from the top means total number of person is 14 only, right? If he is 15 from the top, now total number of person is 14. In that 14 people, only 5 are boys. Then what about the girls? What about the girls? Distance is equal to 15. In that person is equal to 14. In that 14, 5 are boys. That means remaining are girls. So girls are 9. Okay. So from here, already 5 boys are finished and the 9 girls are finished. Then what about the remaining boys and girls after him? Out of the 40 girls, only 9 girls are behind him. That means
Sir,
31 girls after him. Yeah.
sir, we know that till Mohit the distance is 15, so person 14. We know that, but how did you estimate the number of girls and the number of boys between them?
Already it is given in the data, right? The number of boys is 15. Sorry. If there are 5 boys ahead of him, this is already given, right? In the problem.
Sir, ahead means, isn't it, okay, ahead in front of marks?
Yeah. That means he's a, if Mohit is getting 15th rank means 5 boys ahead of means he's a, the remaining boys are 5 boys are getting the lowest rank, right? Sorry,
Yes.
top rank, right? Whether
Okay, now I
1,
understood.
2 or 3 or 4
Now I
or
understood.
14. So out of the 14 persons, 5 are boys only. Then remaining will be obviously girls only. Okay. Now out of the 40 girls, 9 girls are ahead of the Mohit. Then how many girls will be there after Mohit? 31.
40 minus 9, 31.
31. What about the boys?
It's 15.
15. What about the Mohit? We should add him or not? After the Mohit, you have only 14, right?
Yes, sir. Mohit also should remove 14.
14 boys. 16 girls. Understand or doubt? Any doubts in this?
Sir, can you show me the question again?
Yeah. Can you see it?
Sir, it's asking for how many girls are ahead of him, right?
Yeah.
So
So
it
answer
would
will be
be
31.
40 minus 31, which is 9.
How many girls ahead of him? And again, why you are doing 14
Yes, sir.
minus
Okay.
31? Only directly you can write as 31 as the answer, right? Understand?
Yes, sir. I got it.
Anybody has doubts?
No, sir, no doubt.
This is a simple problem, just I want the answer from everyone. A is 10th from the top, B is 15th from the bottom.
Sir, your voice is.
Now can you hear me? Hello,
Yes, sir.
can you hear me now?
Yes, sir. Sir, how them or there?
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Sorry, can you repeat again?
So they told if C is exactly between the two, then how many persons are there
Mm.
in the whole?
Yeah, in the whole top to bottom. A is 10th from the top, B is 15th from the bottom. If C is 18th from the top and also C is exactly between the two of them, then how many persons are there in the row?
Finish.
Sir, I'm sending it to you in private chat.
Okay, got the answer?
Yes, I've sent it.
Correct. Praharshan and Vandeep.
Yes.
What about the remaining people? Others, can you check once again the answer? A is 10th from the top, B is 15th from the bottom, and C is 18th from the top, as well as C is exactly between them. In the last class, we have done the problems from left to right or right to left. In this class, we are doing the problems from top to bottom or bottom to top. Got the answer, everyone? A is 10th from the top, and if you take B, it is 15th from the bottom. And C is 18th from the top, and which is exactly between, right? So if you take C, this is 18th from the top. That means, what is the value of this to this? And what is the value of this to this? What is this value? A to C? It is 10th and it is 18th. That means it is 8 only, right? Understanding this problem. A is 10th from the top and C is 18th from the top. That means the difference between A to C is 8 places. Same, B is 15th from the bottom. That means, and C is at the exactly center between the A and C. So if you take C, it will be 3. 15 plus 3, 18, 10 plus 8, 18. So what is the total distance from top to bottom? Ten plus 8 plus 3 plus 15. That is equal to 41. That is the total distance. If you want persons, distance minus 1, 41 minus 1 equal to 40. Any doubts in this? Is it clear or any doubts in this? So next question, 3 persons PQR are standing in a queue. There are 5 persons between P and Q. And 8 other persons between Q and R. If there are 3 persons ahead of R, and 21 persons behind P, what could be the minimum number of persons in the queue? What could be the minimum number of persons in the queue? What is the answer?
Yes, sir. 1 minute.
Three persons are standing in the queue, and there are 5 people between the P and Q, and 8 persons between the Q and R. If there are 3 persons ahead of R and 21 persons behind P, what could be the minimum number of persons in the queue? Anadeep and Shadab, check your answers once again. Got the answer, everyone? What is the answer? It's a simple question, right? So listen here carefully. One row is there, or you can say one queue.
So is my answer correct?
No. Okay. So one queue is there. In the PQR PQR are standing, right? And they said 3% ahead of R and 21% behind P. That means P and Q are not starting at the end points. Understanding?
There are some persons ahead of R also is there, and 21% behind P also is there. That means P and R are not at the end points. How to take it between P, Q, R. And they have given the data 5% between the P and Q. If 5% are there, means you have to take it total 6. The distance will be 6. And between the Q and R, 8 people are there. That means distance will be 9. And if there are 3 persons ahead of R, that means distance will be 4. Understanding? They have said in the persons, we are converting into the distances. Then what about the next one? 21% behind P. That means 22. That's all. You can add total number of persons from here to here. What is the answer?
Sir, 41.
41.
Distance is 41. That means persons are
40.
40. Clear this one question? Any doubts?
Sir,
Yeah.
sir, what could be the minimum number of persons? This means that even one person can stand in that queue, right? There's no point that only 40% should stand in that queue.
But they said like there are 3% between them, and the 21% behind P, and 5% behind between the P and Q, and 8% is data already given.
Okay. According to their thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
According to the given data in the question, you have to take it minimum only 40.
Okay, sir.
You can take maximum also. Maximum can be anything. It can increase, right?
Okay, just try this problem. Next one. In a class, Samita is 6 from the top, and Harsha is 18 from bottom. Manish is 14. Places below Samita, and 15 places above Harsha. Then how many students are there in the class? So there's a class is there.
Samita is 6 from the top, and Harsha is 18 from the bottom. And Manish is 14 places below Samvita and 15 places above Harsha. How many students are there in the class? Find out the answer and tell me. Yeah, Shadab, correct.
Yeah, Nitip, correct. Got the answer, remaining people? So in a class, Samita is 6th from the top. And what about the next? Harsha is 18th from the bottom. The next, Manish is 14 places below Samhita. At the same time, Manish is 15 places above Harsha. So what is the total distance from top to bottom here now? What is the total distance? Directly you can add, right? So 6 plus 14 plus 15 plus 18 only, right? That will be the total distance. What is the answer? This will be the total distance 6 plus 14 plus 15 plus 18. What is the total final answer? 53. What is the total distance? Total persons is equal to total distance minus 1. That means 50,
Sir, 52.
52. Any doubts in this? Now you are clear, right? Order and ranking. Still anyone has any issues in that solving the problems in order and ranking? Either left to right or right to left or top to bottom, bottom to top. You have done the various sums.
No doubts.
Is it clear, the concept, complete concept?
Yes.
Okay, we will wind up the session today itself. Whatever the order and ranking is, we'll finish it off today, and next class I'll start the new topic. Okay. So one more question.
Yes, sir.
In a row, Ram is 23rd from left and Rohan is 19th from right. If Vikas is sitting exactly in the middle of both, then what is the least number of people in a row? Then what is least number of people in a row? What is the answer? You have done the same type of problem from top to bottom just now, but this problem is in the row. That's all the difference. Just calculate it and tell me the answer.
So I'm getting 43 people.
How many?
43.
Check it once again. No others. Check it once again, others. What about the remaining people?
Sir, is it 39?
30?
39.
No. No others. Can you check it once again? Already have done the same type of problem, right? From top to bottom, but it is given the left to right. That's all the difference.
Sir, 42. Sir,
Yeah,
is it 42?
42. Just wait a minute. I will check once again.
Yes, sir.
See what you have given. Ram is 23rd from the left, right? But exactly the position of Vikas is not given in this. If you take this problem, A is 10th from the top, B is 15th from the bottom, and C is 18th from the top, and C is exactly between the two of them. How many persons are there in the row? But in this case, they didn't give any position. So if you take Ram, it is 23rd.
Sir, since it says the minimum value, can we take it as there is nobody in between? They are in order. Ram, then Vikas, then Rohan. Since that would be the minimum.
Okay. So Rohan is 19th from the right. Okay. Take like this. Rohan is 19th from the right. So take exactly between this one now, Rohan So this is a Ram and this is a Rohan. Okay, understanding. You have taken the least number of people, right? So if Rohan, if you have taken the Rohan from the right from the right,